Well, many small towns are experiencing decline, and it can take some creative thinking sometimes to reduce or reverse that trend.
And in one tiny Kansas community, they are thinking not outside the box, but inside the ball. All new at 6, John Batten takes us to Muscotah, Kansas, where junk might become history.
Most people seem to think of Muscotah, Kansas as a drive-by town. There are decaying buildings and abandoned homes.
The railroad left, and that's what happened. It all went downhill from there.
But glance just off the road and you'll see what some here are hoping is the future for this town of less than 200. It all began at a brainstorming session to jumpstart the town.
And somebody commented that our water tower looked like a baseball.
And that seemed like fate, for this is the birthplace of Joe Tinker, famous as a shortstop for the Chicago Cubs during the early part of the 20th century. Ed Higley collects memorabilia related to the legendary Muscotan.
I picked it up over the years. I've still gathered a few pieces every once in a while.
Jeff Hansen knew the perfect place to put that collection on display when he found out the town was getting a fancy new water tower. He convinced the demolition contractor to put the 20-foot spear down in one piece on his property.
So I had a ball.
That was in February. Since then, people have come together like the Cubs infield executing a double play. Ed put the rebar seams on, and later they'll paint the ball white.
The next challenge is to actually finish it off on the inside, put a floor in it, and begin constructing some display cases.
Jeff says they've received donations from Florida, Chicago, and California, resulting in about $2,000 in an account for the museum's construction. Even with a small budget, they hope to open in a couple of years.
I think down the road it will help this community. They'll bring people into town.
And make it a stop-by instead of a drive-by town. John Batten, 41 Action News.
So it's Muscotah, Kansas. It's just southwest of St. Joseph. Jeff and Ed say if you want to donate, they'll take your check, make it out to Tinker Project to the city of Muscotah, Kansas, 66058, and the postman will know where it goes.